How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Cattleson here. So who is ready to conclude Season 3 of The Vampire Diaries? Spoiler alert, not me. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what will happen. Klaus has been dealt with. Yay. Though there are little spidey senses tingling that are suggesting otherwise in my mind, that think there's going to be an I got you moment somewhere down the line. But we'll just have to wait and see. We know that, you know, we've got to deal with Alaric, of course, because of the fact that, yeah, he still poses a threat. I mean, he's outing Mayor Lockwood, and not just that, though, but he's also throwing Sheriff Forbes under the bus, of course. But we know that he is really, really dangerous at the minute. Elena, you know, bleeding out the nose after, you know, having a very, very rough episode with not just her being mentally anguished by Alaric, but of course she was being drained from blood, got flung about, so yeah. But it will be very, very interesting to see what will happen, how we're going to end things for what has been a really stellar, epic Season 3. Because I'm on the boat of saying that this season is probably my favourite so far. I mean, it's just been very incredible from start to finish, especially with the Stefan plot, very early on, of course. And, you know, the Ghost World episodes, discovering more about the originals and how they came to be. It's been really, really incredible. Even the, you know, darker Alaric plot has been really, really, I mean, it's been emotionally draining, of course, but it's been really, really great stuff. So yeah, and of course you got Delena versus Stelena, I guess. So and that's another thing that I mean, I don't know if that's going to get answered, but of course there was that question: who is Elena going to pick? Because you had both brothers agreeing, okay, I'll leave town if Elena picks you. So yeah. But I am really excited to see how we're going to end things. With that said, though, I probably should have, you know, mentioned this first and all of that, because, you know, not many people are going to, you know, want to check in my interest. So I'll keep bringing it up when I have a more definitive answer. But I like, over the course of Season 4, of course, I'm doing 2 episodes a week, although I might narrow it down to 1 as we come into May, June, because there are a few other shows that will be coming out that I do want to react to. We've got The Boys Season 4, we've got House of the Dragon Season 2, and I do want to check out The Acolyte as well. And of course, with me doing Charmed, Supernatural, etc., I don't want to, of course, put so much on my plate, of course, with, you know, what I do, as well as the fact that there will be a week in June that I'm going to be attending someone's wedding, not my own, don't worry. But yeah, I don't want to be overdoing it, of course, as we hit the summer. So yeah, so it will only be a temporary thing, just with a few shows coming into live streaming and all of that, as well as the fact that Doctor Who will be on as well. That's something else to account for. So there might be the case. It will probably be the latter part of Season 4, so we're not jumping into Season 4, oh yeah, we're doing 1 episode. So it will be after the halfway point that I will probably be notching it down to 1 episode a week for a short amount of time, just so, like I said, I don't overdo it with, you know, Doctor Who, House of the Dragon, Acolyte, and The Boys. So just throwing that out there. Just like I said, I'll probably bring it up further down the line when it comes closer to those shows appearing on the air and all of that. So just throwing that out there. Anyways, I've rambled on enough. Let's get into this final episode. Not ready. Well, no, I am ready. I am ready to be hurt again. Let's go.
Bathroom again. Do you think we don't know what he's doing in there?
He's 14. They don't think.
What?
You'll get me in trouble with your...
Morning.
Morning, Mom.
What the hell? Is this some kind of dream? Yeah, okay.
Jeremy, she's okay. She's been through a lot.
I mean, she went through a lot in the last episode, but overall, yeah.
Want to call?
Ghost, but no.
You did what?
Although, with Isabel and Jenna showing up in that flashback, I do suspect there may be more to come from that, so...
But that's because you cheat. So, I found your stash of vampire blood.
I love the irony of him saying, yeah, you cheat death and all of that.
Do that. Stop it.
The council will be in touch with the medical board to have your license suspended. Mayor Lockwood, sure.
Bring you along. I should have figured out what I wanted and just been honest about it. And now I'm making the same mistakes with Stefan and Damon.
Oh, and she's got to decide.
It's not right what I'm doing.
Signs, right? Oh no. I think Delena's dead in the water.
I don't realize that till you lose it.
Stefan,
Or speak from experience. Oh boy! Hi, bud!
Elijah.
Daddy's back!
Hello again. One weapon on Earth, they can kill them. I'm gonna get Klaus. Either way, Jeremy. Be on the right side of this.
And
All
there's
we need is to
such
take that stake away from him.
a
Once
lull
it's been
to Jeremy
disarmed,
because
the weapons in
you
my
could
possession, my
be
family will
like me
scatter to the ends
with
of
the ring.
earth. Ashamed. But know this. She could have been dead the instant I walked through that door tonight. So, Elena, I leave it to you to make the
Elijah
decision.
is probably the most
Whether to trust me
honorable
or not.
original right now.
Hello? Did that concussion give you brain damage? His lunatic siblings will kill you the first chance they get.
Rebe-
we have a deal.
David's pissed off.
In here.
And if I wanted to help Alaric, I have no idea where Klaus's body is.
I do.
Oh, ah, no. Oh, fuck.
Spend the rest of our lives running. I will run with you. But first, you. Maybe a curling iron.
Oh, no, I'm worried.
I'll call Bonnie. Okay. 2 hours. Don't you dare be late.
I'm gonna order myself a red flag just so I can wave it around in scenarios like this because I'm fucking breaking it. And you know what? I'm just worried for both parties. I like Caroline a lot more and I will be devastated if something bad happens to her, but something's gonna happen to either Tyler or Caroline. I'm familiar with your game writers.
Elena and Jeremy lost Jenna and Alaric because of him. Tyler's a hybrid. My mother's a vampire.
Oh, I see what
She
she's
gave me a
going.
minute to just appreciate the side of him like this.
You've lost. How the turntables. Oh, heck.
That's just in case there is no later.
Okay, that's sad. That's a depressing thought.
Where is Klaus? In a storage locker? There's only about 1,000 of them. Have at it.
Problem's Damon.
What a sentence.
When I'm with him, it just consumes me. And I know that I can't love them both. I know that it's wrong, but
So hard.
when I give me some advice,
So difficult. Like, what is the best way forward? Because I feel like even if I win, I'll lose.
Setting him free.
Is this? Oh, whoa!
It's the only way I was gonna get you in this truck.
Max. Ah. Well, that lasted a good 2 seconds. Oh no! I don't think Damon and Stefan are gonna. Oh god, Damon.
Our epic goodbye, Stefan. Not us, brother. You and Elena.
Oh no, my heart, no.
I guess you'll just have to say goodbye for both of us, won't you?
Oh.
What happened?
Stefan.
And that's, you just worry for Tyler now because obviously that's 100% confirmed.
If Klaus is the one that turned their bloodline, then they're all gonna.
And you had to make a choice. Who got the goodbye?
Oh.
Who would it be?
Oh, the pain on his face because he knows.
I love him, David. I mean, maybe if you and I had met first.
And maybe.
Oh, my heart is breaking for David. Oh.
You hear me?
Oh
You're
no.
gonna be okay, and I'm gonna see you soon. Klaus died. He's dead.
And we know what that means for Tyler.
You're going to be fine, Caroline.
What about you?
I'm staying.
No.
Yet.
You run. Or I'll make you run.
I'm not leaving.
Oh, this is just tough.
Tyler Lockwood is dead, but the rest survived. You said that Nicholas turned that bloodline.
He did.
It wasn't me, it wasn't Cole.
It wasn't me, Elijah.
Unless it was.
It was Niklaus, I'm sure of it.
No, it wasn't.
Must say you really did that spell brilliantly. I didn't think you had it in you.
I did it to save my friends
No.
and my mother, Klaus.
No!
Not you.
The spirits won't be happy with you.
Spirits don't get to tell me what to do
No
anymore.
way!
I'm done.
No.
I need to call Stefan, but my phone is dying.
Here, use mine.
It couldn't be anyone. I'm processing just everything that's just. No, come on, don't. No way!
I promise.
Catherine.
Yeah, because.
No,
Oh, this was their. Wait! They did meet first!
I'm Elena.
No!
You.
It's my parents.
Oh, and this is the day they.
I want you to get everything you're looking for. But right now, I want you to forget that this happened. Can't have
course.
people knowing I'm in town yet.
But it just hurts because they did meet first and.
Good night, Elena.
Oh. Come on, we can't have this rerun. Oh my god. I'm just worried if Matt's gonna die. Oh. Oh my god. There's Stefan. Oh.
What's happening?
Is Alara? Oh no.
Rick. You are not dead. You are not dead.
No!
Just wanted to say goodbye and it kind of happened. Rick?
Ghost.
I just want you to know
Oh.
that I'll always be here to look after you, Jeremy.
Elena.
Yeah, because it's the same shit that's happened. He's done it again. That's
What are you saying?
He was so worried I didn't want to tell him, but I helped her. She needed my help.
You what?
Wait. Oh, shit. Oh. Wait, what? Oh my god. So she's in transition. 'Cause no way. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. I can't. That episode, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Okay. Okay, I probably need a minute. I probably need a day. My head is spinning. I don't know where to I mean, look, I feel like it's obvious where we should start. It's not registering in my head, though. Elena becoming... Yeah. 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 Oh, holy shit. Yeah. I'm just, yeah, I can't. I just can't. It's just really, 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 yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm there's a lot to like, yeah, process in my head. But I mean, that episode was just insane. I mean, at first I thought, okay, is Elena living a what if life in the flashbacks and all of that, but it wasn't. I don't even think we got to see like Elena's adoptive parents before, so you know, I was just leading with the notion that okay, Elena's living a life in like an idea, but it makes sense. Life flashed before your eyes, especially with the hemorrhage. Like, life flashed before your eyes, prior, should I say, season 1. But that's it, though. This episode was, like, if anything, days from... Because when we first started off with the Vampire Diaries, it wasn't that far off from her parents dying. And then... yeah. I'm just processing everything that's just happened in this episode. I am not there. I am deceased. I am not there. Yeah. See, I don't even know if I'm gonna get to all the points burning in my head and all of that, because I mean, the big thing is Elena just transitioning into a vampire, and I don't know how people feel about that, because I mean, it's insane. Right now in my head, it's insane. It's been like, what, 5 minutes? I can't get my head around it still. Like, not in a bad way. It's just big. It's just massive. It's just, yeah. I never would have imagined Elena to ever be a vampire. So, yeah. Oh my god. Just thinking about it, just whoosh. But yeah, what an episode, what a finale. Yeah. So yeah, season 4 is yeah, season 4 was just is just gonna be an absolute treat. With, yeah, this finale was just ace. And yeah, it's just it was just like, I think you can I think you can definitely tell in regards to how just shell-shocked I am. I mean, that like, those last 5-10 minutes was killing me, because I mean, it's not just the fact that Elena was living a deja vu moment in regards to what happened to her parents, and then of course, and that's another thing. Like, I talked about the fact that Elena, I never would have imagined Elena would ever touch the realms of, you know, transitioning into a vampire. I never even imagined we would get to see the flashback of her parents, yeah, of what happened to her parents. Obviously, you know, when it came to Stefan detailing about that day, I mean, yeah, it's just something that you've absorbed and all of that. Never did I think, okay, well, we're going to materialize this into, like, actual scenes, but it makes sense in regards to, obviously, Elena, I guess not just being driven off the bridge thanks to Rebecca, but also dying. So, and it's just really, really heartbreaking. Like, what works really, really well is it's heartbreaking, because Elena's going through this same experience, even though you're just thinking, okay, well, Elena can't die. She's like the main character, right? And yet, yeah. So, because obviously earlier on, she suffered that hemorrhage, brain hemorrhage, and yeah. like, that's it though. I can't fathom, like, it's thinking about it is just it's leading me to have a bloody hemorrhage at this moment, because it's something that is just blowing my mind. Yeah. Holy shit. I am just, yeah, it is a massive game changer. It is insane. But like I said, I do wonder, like, if this is going to ruin the kind of flow with the Vampire Diaries. I mean, it's a massive shift, isn't it? Game changer. Season 4, I mean, it's going to have everyone very intrigued, but you do wonder if there are some people who are definitely, who definitely feel like this kind of shift kind of ruins the flow in a sense, because like I said, I would never have imagined. I mean, it sounds stupid to say, doesn't it? Especially when you consider the fact that Matt is the only one who, you know, really tried. But even then, he's roped into the whole supernatural shit. But there is just something in my mind that made me think they're never going to do it. They are never going to make Elena a vampire. And, yeah. Saw a comment for Patreon saying, I can't wait for you to get into to the season 3 finale. Yeah. Yeah. And this is the finale, by the way, in terms of, like, not, you know, my final episode. No, this is the finale. This is, like, probably my favorite finale of TVD so far. Just because it whammied me in regards to what was going on with Klaus, what was, you know, the mirroring of Elena being driven off the bridge. So, like, even the beginning, it shook me. But, you know, again, I thought, okay, is, like, this some kind of, but it wasn't. It was actual events that preceded. Yeah, so, you know, sorry for the confusion there, but yeah. You just think, it's so funny though, because I was just thinking, you know, Jenna wouldn't show up as a ghost or whatever, so yeah. But yeah, it made sense in terms of having a look-see in terms of Elena and her struggles with Matt, because obviously they were a bit rocky when we started. And how that mirrors to the struggles to Stefan, and yeah, because she even said, you know what, it's like well, this is it though. This episode was a case of deja vu entirely for Elena. And what's funny, well, I say it's funny because obviously, yeah, but when Elena got saved, it was a game changer in her life. With the fact that this would open the... Because, like I said, this is like days before season 1 began. And then, of course, that's where she first met Stefan. So, yeah. Except, oh, that was insane as well. Like, obviously, in terms of Elena's decision. And, you know, I felt so heartbroken for Damon. Like, maybe, you know... like, that's it, though. Damon knows that... I imagine, because I don't think he I feel like he has the acknowledgement that Stefan hasn't met her yet, especially with the fact that he knows how things are when it came to Catherine and Stefan, but also like when they first met in way back in season 1. It was like, oh, well, this is the first time in a long time we've seen each other, so... But you just think... But it just breaks your heart further when it came to the fact that he did meet Elena first. But, of course, Elena's not going to remember. And I had a feeling, of course, a compelling thing, considering it doesn't contradict what Elena said in terms of, if I met you first... So, yeah... Oi. Yeah. So... Yeah. And then the whole Alaric thing was just insane. Like, that's it, though. Elena dying had to stop Alaric because Damon was getting brutalized. But him just appearing as a ghost to say goodbye to Jeremy was that was just not happening. For me, in terms of, like, maintaining my composure for the emotional department, that was not happening. Yeah. So. Oh. What a finale. Yeah, what a finale. I need to talk about other things because, I mean, like I said, a lot happened in that finale, but I mean, my head still cannot process the idea of Elena. Yeah, because it's just insane. It is just insane. Yeah. But yeah, I think this is the first time we really saw Elena's parent. Obviously not Isabel and... Yeah, but... I think this is the first time we've seen her parents, as well. Because, I think, you know, they've been... But this is, like, first actual scenes. Which... You know, would make sense as well with them dying in this episode. Or, yeah, with what happened there in this episode. So, yeah. Yeah. But it was really, really... You know, it was really, really nice to get that reminiscence, I guess, as well of, you know, simpler times. You know, before... Yeah. But it does really break your heart as well. When, like, even Matt, like I said, I mean, he's the... If in terms, I mean, it definitely applies now that Elena's, yeah. But in terms of, you know, where he stands with, you know, Caroline being a vampire, Tyler, Matt is probably the most normal one out of the group, and yet he is still embroiled into this. And you versus that with what happened way back before season 1, and it just breaks your heart, doesn't it? Because it's like, you know, those were the days, those were, you know, greater times when misery didn't follow us. So, and it does play on to Klaus's comments, really, in terms of that, like way back when, you know, Elena would suffice, you know, with Matt, because... You know, he's the one that brings that humanity, I guess you could say. Because you saw how, you know, everything was all, you know, sunshine and rainbows, but you take the flashback sequences to present day, and it's just day and night, isn't it, when it comes to how tragic that element is. So, yeah. And it's just really sad. It is just really, really sad. Yeah. It was just a really, really superb episode. You know, even with the whole factor of, okay, well, you know, Elijah, I'll take Klaus's body. Which, you know, that panned out well. And you know what? You did feel a bit for Rebecca when she was there. I mean, there was no stopping Alaric because he was just powerhousing through David and Rebecca, but she saw Klaus's body go up in flames. And, you know, it was just very devastating because obviously we know what's at stake. Klaus was adamant, but of course you were being very cautious on that department as well, because, you know, Klaus was saying... You come from my bloodline, etc. to Stefan, and that does raise the stakes, doesn't it? But it could also be a manipulative tactic. So, you know, Klaus has power at the end of the day, and thus it ensures his survival. But we know what exactly happened because, yeah, Bonnie. Oof. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing, though, as well, when Klaus, of course, burned up, yeah, And Caroline and Tyler had that moment where, oh, we'll see you in 2 hours, etc. There was that happy ambience where I had to pause and be like, I want to get that red flag out there because someone's dead, and I will throw hellfire if it's Caroline, because I love Caroline so much. She's wholesome, and yeah. I mean, not to say that Tyler can just fuck off or whatever, but you know, if I'm good, you know, if I'm going to be in Elena's position, and if I'm going to pick Tyler or Caroline, I'm not going to have the indecisiveness that she had in regards to, you know, I'm going to pick Caroline all day long because, you know, she's just a really well, there's a lot of tragedy in her character. I mean, there is for Tyler as well, but you know, she's, funnily enough, so human. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I was not ready for that twist. So yeah. And here's the thing, though, it kind of really does subvert expectations a bit, because I'm sure when, I don't know if it was a deliberate choice when Tyler and Caroline had that little, you know, uplifting moment, oh, we'll travel, etc. We'll, you know, it'll be us, and yeah. I don't know if that was deliberate, because that, like I said, there was something in my mind that's like, okay, so someone's dead, but obviously with what's at stake with Klaus, a lot of people are going to be sadly glaring for Tyler to die, because obviously with Tyler derived from the bloodline and all of that of Klaus, yeah. And then of course Klaus goes up in flames, and then, you know, Tyler should be dead, and it looked like he was going to die. And yet, yeah. So, but here's the thing: is Tyler a backseat driver? Is he a? I'm guessing it's the same shtick that happened to Alaric when, obviously, Klaus took a hold on. Yeah, I'm guessing it's the same shtick, and that means Tyler is A-okay. He's just a backseat passenger at this moment, and But even then, that is heartbreaking for Tyler, because this is fucked when you consider the fact that Klaus has been trying to overpower Tyler in regards to his affections for Caroline. And now, this is just like the ultimate middle finger, where Klaus's conscience is at the forefront in Tyler's body. Caroline's none the wiser. So yeah, you get how messed up this situation is, because Tyler can't do shit whilst Klaus is at the forefront in his body. So and you know, you've got this relationship with Tyler and Caroline. It's just really grim, isn't it? So you know, I feel like, if anything, that might be a fate worse than death, really, with, you know, Klaus still lingering on in Tyler's body. Yeah. And Tyler can't do shit in regards to you know, preventing Klaus from getting what he wants. It's just like the ultimate victory for Klaus in regards to his you know, how he's trying to one up Tyler in terms of getting that affection from Caroline. Yeah. It's just mental. But, you know, with Bonnie, you could see why she was doing... I feel like there are going to be a lot of pissed off people when it came to Bonnie. I mean, to be fair, like, Bonnie's been always on the receiving end of things when it comes to, obviously, what happened to her mother. You know, she's always had the short end of the stick, and this is Bonnie's time to stand up and be like, you know what, this might be controversial, but I'm saving my friends. I am done having the short end of the stick, and I will not sit here and let my friends, my mother, suffer and all of that. If Klaus dies, I'm not risking all of them dying. So I'm gonna put his mind in Tyler's body, Klaus's mind in Tyler's body. Boom. Like I said, there are going to be pissed off people. So that's another thing to look forward to into season 4. So And of course that, like, you know, Damon, and when he was on the phone to Elena, that was really, really heartbreaking. You could see the pain on his face. And, you know, subconsciously, I think Damon knew that she was always going to choose Stefan. But it's, of course, you don't want to hear it. And yeah, like, you know subconsciously, but when you hear it from Elena, that's when it hits. So, yeah. It just really, really sucks, doesn't it? In terms of, like, for Damon, like, when he hears Elena say, you know what, if I met you first, and yeah, but of course Elena's not going to know because she was compelled to forget about this interaction and all of that. So they just had to do that, didn't they? Yeah. Oh, man. That was an episode. Yeah. I don't really have any more thoughts than just holy shit. Yeah. So. Yeah. And it was very emotional, of course. That's it, though. I mean, even with the notion that Elena can't really be written out because, you know, she's the main star, it's sad when it comes to not just, you know, replicating, which makes, you know, when Stefan was going to threaten to drive Elena off the Wickery Bridge, it makes it even more tragic, doesn't it? Like, even if, you know, she wasn't going to get written off, it's just really heartbreaking with the parallel and, yeah, with what's happening with Alaric now that he's totally gone, and the fact that he died in Damon's arms as well. But my mind was always going about the fact that, okay, well, Damon has to somehow find a way to kill Alaric because it's what he should have done a couple of episodes ago, and how, yeah. How fitting would it be? I mean, yeah, there is that immortality, but there had to be a way, in my mind, because of, you know, what I've just said, as well as how fitting would it be considering Damon has killed Alaric, you know, 100 times. This would be the final nail in the coffin, but it would be the most tragic thing of all. But, you know, him just dying in like, with Elena dying, becoming a vampire, yeah. It just hurts. It just hurts. What an episode. I'm going to take a nap because that episode already took me to the extreme. But here's the thing, though. I mean, I didn't know what to expect with this finale. I mean, apart from dealing with Alaric, because that's a problem, and, you know, maybe Klaus coming back in some capacity. Yeah, you know, but that's the thing, though. I wasn't expecting the switcheroo to happen. I wasn't expecting Elena, flashbacks, all that shit. So, yeah. This went in a completely different direction to what I was, you know, contemplating in my head and all of that. So, yeah. I'm just ready for season 4 now. Well, I'm not now, because I'm needing to process this episode. But, yeah, this was superb. This was one mega intense, insane, phenomenal finale. So, how did you guys cope? Is the question. How did you guys cope waiting for season 4 to come about? Because, yeah. Hoi. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my BGVs channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.